What's up, YouTube? It's Rod705. I haven't done an update in a long time. That means I've been busy and a lot of things have changed, of course. I'm just in my beautiful garage today. I love this garage. It's been the best thing ever. My epoxy floor has actually been holding up really good. They do scratch real easy. Like you can actually put like white scratches on them, but it kind of wipes off. Here's a scratch right here. But just over time, it sort of seems to work its way out because that's like the only one. I just did it yesterday. Yeah, so these are kids mini quads. I'm just getting ready to sell all these because they've kind of outgrown them. One of them's got a dead battery and a dead solenoid. The other one won't start right now, so it's probably a valve adjustment. So that is the reason I'm selling them. They're great machines, don't get me wrong. It's just they only use them once a year. So by the time we come to use them again, usually the batteries are dead, something's seized. It's never easy. This is my latest project. Boom. I'm gonna give you a little walkthrough of this thing. This is a 1952 I think it's an F6. Actually, they call it an M6 because this is the Canadian version of it. But it's the same thing as a Ford F6, which would have been normally like a dump truck. It's been widened 10 inches on each side. I got the fender off on that side, but this whole section here is new and it's been widened. So it's got these big fat front fenders on it. It looks ridiculous. When I bought it, the outside was kind of the way it is now. I do have the fender for it, it's back there. I just took it off to get access to the engine. The engine's filthy, so I'm gonna go in here and clean this all up, and I need to change all the glow plugs. This is a 6.9 liter diesel, naturally aspirated, so there's no turbo on it. Pretty gutless motor, but it's a good reliable motor. And I did the interior, pretty much done it already. It's pretty flashy. I got the seat from a wrecking yard. This is the back seat of a Ford Taurus. And I built the dash completely. When I bought this thing, it was an old crappy steering wheel with a pile of wires hanging out. Now it did turn and start and run, but there was nothing else to it. I installed a cab heater, and all the flooring. I did Dynamat, a whole deal. Emergency brake, shift boot, blah, 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 blah. I got one of these awesome steering wheels. I think it's called Forever Cool or Forever, I don't know, something like that. Forever Sharp, that's it. That's where I got the steering wheel. It's amazing. So it still has the chassis. I should get down to that. This frame and this chassis doesn't belong with this cab. This cab was normally, these are all gas jobs normally. And this thing's off of a 1987 Ford diesel dump truck. So it actually is sort of like a dump truck again, but a diesel. And yeah, so anyways, I've been working on this. All that fun stuff. It's got nav, of course. It's got a wicked sound system. Here's I could fire that up for you. I got my heater switches, lights, high, low beams, all that kind of stuff. Wipers, all that stuff's all installed. That's what thing keeps spinning. Anyways, yeah, I'll give you a walk around the rest. So this is her. It is a bit rough. I mean, it's not perfect. I'm gonna Raptor line the whole frame to get rid of any of the little pitting that's in here. But it is, in most part, it's decent. It's gonna be a pretty badass machine. My plan is to Raptor line this in white, and then all the accents will be black powder coated, like a black gloss. Oh, there we go. So these are nav systems that you can get on Amazon. They're about like 300 bucks or so. They're not crazy expensive. They're great. They give you obviously GPS, YouTube, the whole deal. It's pretty crazy. What I did for a sound system is I put two 8-inch, I'm trying to think of the brand of them. They're Pioneers, 8-inch, and they're like sort of like a sub and a voice coil. That's all you need. You don't need tweeters. You don't need anything else for it. Do not update. So I got two of those in both the door kickers and these panels here. And like I said, it sounds pretty retarded. I don't know how well the sound's gonna show up in here, but I'll run it for you just for the hell of it. And no, it's no competition stereo system, but it's decent. So I still need to do my doors. I'll show you that in a minute. I'll just give you a quick... Anyways, that's about it. I'm gonna turn this down. Enough of that boring shit. This is my new bike. I don't know if I ever actually blogged about this or did anything with this thing too, but this is a 2017 Victory that I bought at the end of the summer. It's really dusty right now. Wow. Anyways, it was crashed in the front end. The whole front forks were bent in. So I changed all that, replaced all that. It's not done yet. It's a work in progress. The front end is done. This whole section here is pretty much where it's going to be. And this here is getting repainted. And then all this stuff's getting black powder coated. I'm doing sort of like a burnt orange and then black for the rest. So anyways, yeah, that's that. That bike sold. I got a deposit for it. The guy's supposed to come by next week and buy it. I'm going to miss that bike because it was an awesome, awesome bike. And these are my door panels. Normally there's a little side window here. This is what I'm actually going to be working on today. I'm probably not going to record this because it's kind of boring stuff. But anyways, I bought a one-piece window. It's tinted. I bought all the new regulators and all that stuff for the door. The doors are kind of rotten on the bottom a little bit. Like you can see here, this kind of Bondo over rust and bullshit. I bought some new caps. So I'm going to cut those out, tack in the new ones. Some reason there's a little cutout here. I'm gonna fill this in. And my plan with this is to I'm gonna have black leather panels here. This is all gonna be black Raptor liner. So it's gonna have a nice texture all the way around it. And then this here is gonna be a billet aluminum piece that's gonna go underneath the door handles just to kick it off and kind of make it match the dash. Anywho guys, I've been talking long enough. I'm probably gonna fire up the camera once in a blue moon, show you guys some updates. And hopefully take you for a ride with this thing for, blah, 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 blah. Take you for a ride in this thing and not too long from now. All right, peace.